Is this live? Oh, I'm live. Hopefully I'll stay alive while driving and chatting on YouTube. But I'm here by myself driving. Lydia is in front of me and still driving to Miami. We had breakfast early this morning. Then we just started driving slowly. So taking the by roads, we're not taking 95 or 75. We're just going through. Actually, I can turn the camera around. How do I do that? How do I do that? Where do I turn the camera? Is it there? Are you sure you want to? No, no, no. I forgot how to turn the camera. No. Good morning, everybody. I forgot how to turn the camera around. Oh, right here. I couldn't see it. All right, so there's Lydia in front of me. There's the beautiful Florida countryside. Palm trees. We just passed a huge orange groves back there a little bit. As far as the eye can see, orange groves everywhere. That's where your orange juice comes from, folks. If you drink orange, it comes from Florida. Like me, I probably have drunk orange juice that came from these groves right here. Probably. I'm not going to be able to see the comments too much, so if you write something and I don't say anything, just because I didn't see it, only what I catch there really quick. Somebody's jealous because they're in Maryland. Well, Maryland is not far from Florida. Just take a drive down to Florida. Look, before I had any inklings of living in a van, I had never done this before, not in my life. I had never owned an RV. I had never been in an RV. I had never owned a big van like this. I had owned minivans, and I had stayed in my minivan in 2008 for 3 months. I lived in it while I was working, and I saved like $4,000 by not having to pay a room just to sleep for the night. So I saved a lot of money. But I had never owned a van before. I never thought that one day I would be traveling across the United States. Never crossed my mind. Never. I thought that's something, you see it on movies, you see people doing that and going across the country, and I never thought it would be possible to do it until I got my van and I did it. So it's not impossible, even if you live in a car, it's not impossible to go across the country. Just get in the car. If you have a couple months off from work, all you need is money for gas and food. Just hit the road. Hit the road, Jack. All right, sorry, I there's quite a few comments. I'm sorry, I don't have my other body with me, and I can't be checking the comments while I'm driving. I can glance there once in a while and see what's there really briefly. So if I see what you wrote, then I'll respond to it. If I don't see it, obviously I'm not going to respond. And so right now it's 11:25-ish local time. Still driving to Miami. And this is beautiful countryside. All farm fields over here. I don't know what they have over here. I don't know if it's corn, something. Looks like corn. And yeah, this trip is going to be really quick, unfortunately, but maybe we'll be back here again. I'm not sure. Somebody's over there watering the Everglades. I guess the Everglades need water. A lot of farm fields over here. A lot of people don't realize that Florida is a huge cow country. There's a lot of cows in Florida. You think Texas has cows? You should come to Florida. Florida has a lot of cows. Everywhere I go, I see cows. Cows, 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 cows. But this route that we are taking is definitely a lot better than 95 south or 75 south. Because here you can see more of the countryside. You go 95 and you don't get to see much, but over here, it's really nice. Actually, I can turn the camera around again and give you a little view of what I'm looking at. There's Lydia in front of me and farmland behind those bushes as far as the eye can see. And then over here to my left, more farmland, little homes in Florida. Most of these homes down here, they're all mobile homes. Bright sunny day. Temperature is about, I don't know, I think it's going to the 70s or 80s today. So actually last night it was a little chilly. It went down to like 56 and I was freezing. I'm getting spoiled. So I had my blanket and my comforter over me the whole time. But I did have my vent running on low at 10%. So I think the airflow made it feel cooler than actually it was. But it was a comfortable night, despite 98% humidity. Somehow inside my van was only 70%, but outside it was 98. Beautiful country. I see some big clouds ahead of me. I hope there's no rain up ahead or some thunderstorm. I see these huge clouds that look like mountains. What is that? Doesn't I couldn't read the comment, sorry. I couldn't read the comment fast enough. So that's it. If you live somewhere where it's cold right now and you have wheels and you can drive off, I say go to Florida. Florida's always sunny. But if you don't like humidity, then you can always Arizona, where it's drier. In Illinois, 2 degrees here. That's why I'm not in Illinois or New Jersey or Pennsylvania. I don't mind if I have to be in a cold, then I just get used to it. But having the choice to be where it's a little bit, I don't mind if at night if it goes down to 40, but during the day if it warms up until the 60s or 70s, I think about 75 degrees, I think it's like the perfect weather, right? 75 degrees and like 40 at night or 50, low humidity, that is just perfect. Oh, we have a bridge up ahead. I should be filming this stuff. I've never been through here before. What is this? Oh, we're gonna, I don't know what this is. No, we have a bridge. I'll give you a glimpse. There's a flag and a bridge. We're going to bridge something. So see what we're going to bridge here. This is a high production, folks. Nothing but the best here. Best camera, best sound, best gimbal to keep the camera from bouncing too much. How's that? Good? Perfect. We're going over something. Oh, there's a river down there. All this bridge for that river? I guess all this bridge for that river. Any updates on the RTR? Any updates on the RTR? I don't think Lydia is going to be able to go to the RTR because of her uncle. And I wanted to go, but I don't think I'm not sure, because it's gonna. I came down here so I could be with Lydia, and I don't want to now go away for almost a whole month, and that's not right. So she can't go. I'm not going to go. And next year, if she can go, if we can go together, then we'll go together. And I don't think it's right that I'm going to go by myself, because this is something that she wanted to do also, and now for me to just take off and go by myself, it wouldn't be right. So I don't think I'm gonna do it, because the distance, it's going to be about 22 to 2,500 miles. And even if I do 300 miles a day, 300 miles, it's about 6-hour drive. So even if I do eight-hour drive a day, if I drive for 8 hours, and I do, let's say, 400 miles, it's still going to take me about 6 to 7 days to get there. And then even if I'm there just for a couple days, then I'm another 6 to 7 days coming back. So that's 2 weeks, 3 weeks right there. So I know it's going to be at least 3 weeks, because I can't be just driving like crazy. Maybe to get there I'll do that, but coming back I'm not going to do that. So I think the right thing for me to do is not to go and wait until next year when Lydia is able to go, if she can go. I've been wanting to go to the RTR since 2014, when the RTR was a lot smaller, and all of a sudden it just grew so much, I guess from all the people that go there and put it on YouTube, and then more people want to go. So now it's becoming really big, and I don't know if I like something that's so big like that. So I don't know. It's still in the air. I could be driving to the RTR in a couple weeks. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Oh, there's a turtle right there. Oh, there was a little, not little. There's a turtle close to the roadway here. I hope she's not trying to walk across the road. Why did the turtle cross the road? To get run over by a car. I'm sorry, I can't read the comments. I'm trying to, but it's so small. I can't read the comments. I'm sorry. I'm driving here, and it's hard to. If the comment is really small, a few words, then I might be able to read it. If it has a lot of words and then it disappears after a few seconds, I don't have enough time to read it. So if you can ask a question in very few words, I might just be able to read that. Maybe. Touch the screen. I can read that. I'm driving. I can't be reading the thing too much. Comment should come back. Comment what? Comment should come back. Talk and drive. That's a good idea. I have to drive. I have to see what I'm going. So that's what we're doing today, going to Miami. What is that? Oh, it's a tire. Going to Miami. And then coming back, we're going to be there only for a couple days, and now coming back, we're going to be hitting probably I can't see who that is. Coming back, we're going to probably hit the Gulf Coast and maybe go to the beach at least once. and then we'll have to be back by her house, and yeah, so short trip. But the weather is beautiful. I pity all of you folks who are living in cold weather. Oh, and here's something that I don't know if I talked about it before. I might have. So a couple of years ago, I wanted to start a radio station for the channel, and it turned out that it's a little bit more complicated than I first thought. It would be a internet radio station, but there's just so many things involved, and it's not like you get a software to film, right? You get a camera, like with YouTube. All you need is a camera, any camera, and you do filming and you upload to YouTube and you're done. But with the radio platforms, you got to get into someone who is going to distribute your station or your radio channel on the internet. And then you have to download all these different types of software that are separate, but they're going to work together, and they have all these different weird names that I tried, and then the thing wasn't saving my program, so I wanted to save the program so people can go back and listen. So anyway, it became very confusing. I gave up on the idea a couple years ago, and now I've been thinking about maybe doing a podcast. So I did a trial run podcast, which probably will never use, but now I've been trying to do the podcast thing and maybe put it on iTunes or other places. So now I have to figure all this out. So I don't know if some of you would be interested in listening to a podcast. I don't know how long I would do it. Look, on my trial run, I did it for 10 minutes, about 10 minutes. And it's not as easy as doing video. Video, I can talk for hours. I don't run out of things to say. I started doing the podcast and just recording it, and I was just looking at a screen with nothing on it, just my voice going by, with the graph of my voice going by, and that's all I was looking at. And it's not easy to keep talking, because like on video I can stop for a minute or two. Like I could just be driving and you see that I'm driving, but on a podcast, if I stop talking, then you don't know what I'm doing. So that's one thing I'm going to try to do, and it would be, of course, van related, and so I don't know the format. I don't know how long I would be doing it for, how many minutes, or maybe I would have maybe do a Q&A, or I'm even going to try to see if I can have like a call in, so I could do maybe through Skype, do call-ins through Skype, but I'm not sure. So it's not as easy as I first thought. There's quite a few steps I have to go through, and I just need time to do all that stuff, and I don't have a lot of time. So that's just an idea. So if that's something that you'd be interested in listening, let me know. It's not going to change my mind either way, but it would at least let me know if there's somebody out there interested, because I've been seriously thinking about it. And that's it. That's all I got. Still driving towards Miami. There's some more cows over here on my right, and there's kind of like a little canal over here. Oh, I can show you. See, there's a little canal right there, probably full of crocodiles. Imagining falling in there and having crocodiles. Look at the cows. See the cows? Nice palm trees. farmland as far as the eye can see. There's a whole bunch of cows over there digesting grass, chewing the cud. Lydia is still in front of me. Alligators don't like cows? Of course they do like cows. They would love a cow if a cow fell in there. But better a cow than me. If you are from some state or country that doesn't have alligators, and you come here on your first day here, nobody tells you anything, and you see this cold water, and you go, oh, I'm going to jump in and go for a swim. Next thing you know, you're going to be swimming in some crocodile's stomach. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short. I don't want to bore you people. I'm just driving. And driving. I should turn the AC on. It's getting kind of hot. Oof. I think I should turn the AC on. Yeah, it's getting a little... All right, turning the AC on because it's getting kind of hot over here. I don't want to offend you folks over there in colder climates, but it's hot over here. You got to have the AC running. Oh, much better. Oh, I feel the humidity going down. Oh, the nice cool air. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, yeah. Enjoy the what? Enjoy the warmth. All right, folks. I bid you adieu. And I'll make another live video maybe tonight, tomorrow, one of these days. Because it's easier than doing anything else, really. Driving, don't have a lot of time to do anything else, but that's it. I apologize. I can't read the comments. It's just common sense. I can't be driving and reading comments at the same time. So that's it, folks. Thank you for joining me, and have a beautiful day, and stay warm if you are somewhere up north, and stay cool if you are somewhere south. So take care. Let me turn this off. As always, it might be a little bit awkward, so take care. Where's the button? Oh, darn it. Where the heck is the button? Oh, up here. Okay, folks, here we go.